Okay, in today's lesson we're looking at everything the sine rule. So it's really, really important for today. We have to label our triangle out correctly. Angle B is here, little b opposite. Angle A is here, little a opposite. And angle C is here, little c opposite. Okay, let's get into it. So the sine rule can be used in any triangle. So the calculated unknown side, we do length A over sine of A equals length B over sine of B and length C over sine of C. Just remember, for unknown side, you put the side on the top. And then for the unknown angle, let's say we want to calculate C, it's going to be sine C over C equals sine B over B equals sine A over A. So for unknown angle, we put it on the top. Okay, and to use the sine rule, we need to know one angle and one opposite side. So if you know another angle, you can work out the length of the opposite side, and you know one of the sides, you can work out the length of the opposite angle. So here are two examples. Here I want to find the missing side. So, and this is opposite B, angle B. Ooh, that's quite big. That's opposite angle B, so I'm going to call that length B. So because I'm finding the unknown side, I'm going to use this rule here. So we don't need to do all of it, we just pick two of them. Actually, we know angle C, sorry. So we're going to go here. So we're going to use the rule. Our unknown B over sine of B equals our C length over sine of C. Okay, and then for the second question here, find the unknown angle. Well, we've got different letters, but don't worry, we can just substitute in A, B, and C. So we want to know angle A. So we're going to use sine of A over the opposite, 15, equals sine of B, which is 110, but I'm going to put that here, over the opposite, 18. So yeah, I'll fix that to use the letters. I'm just showing you what rule to use for now. So that's little a and that's B. Right, let me show you the model with these two questions then. So this one, so we just established B equals sine B. So we need to find the missing length. So we'll find an X, and I'm going to call that B. B over sine of B equals C over sine of C. So I can now plug in some unknowns. So we don't know what B is. We know what sine B is. So B equals sine of 48 equals, for what C? I can see that C is 16. 16 over sine of angle C, which is 70. Great, this is where you want to get your calculator out. So I want to get mine up here. Better that you can just see mine. So here we are. So 16 over sine C, 16 divided by sine of 70. Hit equals, right. So now we can say B over sine 48 equals 17.02 dot dot dot. Now, all I need to do now, see if I can change my colour. Does it allow me? Ooh, yep, there we are. All we need to do now is multiply sine of 48 on both sides, because it cancels out the left, adds it to the right. So take your answer. B is simply going to equal now. B is going to equal sine of 48 times, well, I'm going to say our answer, which is 17.02 dot dot dot. So now I have to simply go sine 48, multiply that by our last answer, and there we are. Our unknown length B equals 12.6. We're going to say to one decimal place, 12.7 centimeters to one decimal place. There we are. Okay. Oh, three significant figures. Yeah, that would be the same. Right. Here, question B. Find the unknown angle. Well, I'm going to make these a bit easier for ourselves. A, B, and C. So unknown angle. Well, we don't know. We're using the sine rule with the angle on the top. So sine of A over A equals sine of B over B. Now, what's A and what B are? Well, A, little a, is here. That's our A, and that's our B. So let's plug these numbers in. Sine of A, we don't know it, over, well, A is 15. I'll put that in the green so you can see it. Equals sine, well, what's angle B? 110. Over, what's the opposite? 18. And there we are. Okay, now, get a calculator back. Well, I'm going to show you the full step first. So now, sine of A is going to equal whatever this answer is times 15. So it's going to be 15 times our answer. We put that in the calculator. So therefore, A is going to equal sine to the -1 of this answer here. And let me show you that in the calculator. So that's what it's going to look like. I'm going to show you now in the calculator so it makes perfect sense. So, clear all of this. So we are saying, firstly, I'm going to type this in our calculator. Sine 110, apologies. Oop, let's get this incorrect. Divided by 18. Great, so we got 0.05, and that's what we were looking for here. So this answer here is 0.052 and so on. Now, take that answer, and we'll times it by 15. And that step is the one I'm doing here. Great. Now, that's our answer here. We got 0.783, that's the answer. To get A, angle A, we're going to go sine to the -1 off our last answer, and there we go. Angle A, what did it want? To one decimal place, equals 51.5 degrees. Great, there we are. And that's how you find missing angles and missing lengths using the sine rule. Here's some practice questions. Pause them, have a go. And then I'm going to put answers later. Practice 2, by the way, this is find missing length. So you're just using the A over sine A rule at the top. That's the one you're using. Here, you're finding the missing angle. So you're doing the flip of it. Make sure you label them up. Now, answers. Okay, pause it. Don't cheat. Come on. Here you are. Here you are. There are your answers for anyone doing this at home. And then finish off with a nice application question. Comment away on Google Classroom for my class or anyone on YouTube who wants the answer. I'll happily help. Okay, until next time.